I'm Kenneth Cobb, the current president of the Hughley Family Reunion. My late father, Mr. Dumas Cobb, and Uncle Jim, as I called him, were second cousins by blood, both fourth generation Hughleys. Our family reunion began in Madison County, Kentucky, and this August we are celebrating our 64th anniversary in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set for me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not too long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that was once shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all a part of the master plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick of heart, go to the friends we know. Laugh at all the things we used to do. Miss me, but let me go. We, the members of the Hughley Family Reunion, want the Cornelison family to know that our hearts and prayers are with you as we bid a fond farewell to the kind, faithful, and God-fearing Mr. James Cornelison, the husband of Alice Sloan Cornelison, the father of Terry Cornelison, Michael Cornelison, and Aaron Cornelison, the father-in-law of Jetty Veal III and Carol Cornelison, and the grandfather of Jason Cornelison and Carrington Cornelison Veal. Whereas James Cornelison was a faithful and loyal member of the Hughley Reunion, served as its third president from 1967 to 71, served as vice president from 1966 to 1967 under the second president, Elmira Dunn, attended many reunions over the years, and in fact hosted the 43rd Hughley Reunion in Columbia, Maryland in 1997. When he saw you at the reunion, or when you first visited their home, you could count on a very tight bear hug from him. No handshakes here. I recall a friend of mine once telling me, "Your family sure hugs a lot." Yes, we do. He was loved and admired by many in the Hughley family, past and present. He set the bar very high by example when it came to business, planning, and organizing for the annual reunion, so much so that last year, 20 years later, we hosted the 63rd Hughley Reunion in Washington, D.C. Whereas James Cornelison was a fully supportive husband to his wife, Alice Cornelison, loving father and publicist to his children, doting papa to his grandchildren, and a great host chef for cookouts in their backyard. Like most proud fathers, he wore his kids' educational and professional achievements on his chest. As one of 7 children myself, we'd walk into our parents' church or social function to hear, "Congratulations, Kenneth. I hear you were accepted into the University of Michigan," and wonder, how did that person know that? In fact, they know more about our lives than we did. But hey, that's all right. That's what loving parents do, like making sure that they attend their grandson's high school track meet out of state and their granddaughter's church choir recital in order to show love and support. Whereas James Cornelison was a person who loved life and whose advancing age did nothing to diminish his zest for living life to the fullest and having a good time whenever possible. Since I returned to the Baltimore area 5 years ago, I've had the distinct pleasure of sharing great times with Uncle Jim, including Motown the Musical, Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater of Harlem, American Ballet Theater, Universal Circus, Count Basie Orchestra, Duke Ellington Orchestra, jazz shows at Blues Alley, Twins, and Caton Castle, August Wilson plays, and other great plays, Morgan State University choir concerts, CCCB choir concerts, as well as Easters, Father's Days, Thanksgivings, birthdays, listening to jazz on this rear deck, and watching football and enjoying Sunday dinner. Thanks, Aunt Alice. These all put a big smile on Uncle Jim's face. Whereas James Cornelison loved God, was his faithful servant, performed nobly as a deacon, taught Sunday school, and led many a prayer during our reunions. In fact, last year, upon my request for Uncle Jim to open the 10 a.m. Sunday business meeting with a short prayer, he walked up next to me at the podium, asked us to bow our heads, and went on for a little while, perhaps thinking that he was teaching Sunday school and that we were his students. With Terry getting up out of her seat to stand next to him, inching closer and closer, he finally ended the opening prayer. As my astute cousin, Tony Miles, recently shared with me, one thing I have learned from grandmother and mother, the longer you live, the longer the prayers. Amen. Therefore, be it resolved that our love, respect, and appreciation for James Cornelison, as well as his strong commitment to excellence, family, and service, will continue to be an encouragement to the Hughley family reunion for generations to come, as well as be a tribute to his legacy and tradition, and will live on through his children and grandchildren. To Aunt Alice, Terry, Michael, and Aaron, we know that your loss is deep, your sorrow is great, and your pain is unbearable at times. But we want you to know that what we share in your sorrow, and more importantly, we recognize that his loss is heaven's gain. God simply called his son home. Who knows? Uncle Jim may try to start a heavenly regional community chorus. The Hughley family encourages you to be strong, cherish the memories, and keep the faith. Humbly submitted on this 30th day of June 2018, Kenneth Cobb, President of Hughley Reunion. Thank you.
First, giving honor to God